Here we have our two Raspberry Pis. One of them is running Docker and both of them are running Kubernetes. When the Kubernetes command is sent out, it'll run the Docker on one Raspberry Pi. And when there's an Ethernet connection, it'll transfer the file over to the other one, and then we can extract it. And so when we go to the Kubernetes dashboard here, we can see all the Kubernetes pods that are already running. If we were to activate our pod and then take a look at this, we can see that the deployment is actually running right now, and it says that it's been completed. However, the file should not have been transferred over because there's no Ethernet connection going. And so what we can do is, if we take a look at the logs, we find that they do not have an Ethernet address going. And so if we were to run this, we would see that every single time it runs, it does not have a proper Ethernet address, and so it won't pop out. So now if we plug in the Ethernet cable, once we plug in the Ethernet cable and we run the commands, once the connection is established, we find that it'll have transferred the files. And so when we go to the router home file dumpster and we refresh, we should find our encrypted archive. We run our command to extract it, and we find that we've extracted our files and that we can now open them. And so this was the sample file. And so yeah, we find that it actually runs. Both of these are openable files now. And yeah.